This is Kullu Manali, our home in the heart of the Himalayas. Every morning here feels like a quiet prayer. The sound of the river, the sun slowly pouring down the mountains, and sheep grazing like time itself has slowed down. यहाँ हर चीज़ में एक रिदम है. The fluttering of prayer flags, the chill in the breeze, and the stillness in the trees. यहाँ की लाइफ सिंपल है, लेकिन लोगों के लिए वो चीज़ें बहुत मायने रखती हैं. नेचर, साइलेंस, फेथ और उन कहानियों की रिस्पेक्ट जो सदियों से यहाँ के पेड़ों और पत्थरों में बसी है. Today we are visiting one such place, a temple not just made of wood and stone, but of devotion, mythology and quiet strength. The Hidimba Devi Temple. Tucked deep within a cedar forest, this wooden structure looks more like a storybook scene than a typical temple. Locals call it Thungri Mandir. Built in 1553, ये मंदिर किसी भव्य मूर्ति या सिंहासन पर नहीं बना, बल्कि एक पत्थर पर बना है जो खुद देवी का रूप माना जाता है. Hidimba Devi, a character from the Mahabharata, but more than that, a symbol of quiet power. She was a Rakshasi born in the wild, and yet her heart was gentle. She fell in love with Bhim, chose him, and when he left, she chose to stay. Raising their son Ghatotkacha here in solitude and in devotion. ये मंदिर उन सब लोगों के लिए एक याद है जो शक्ति को सिर्फ दिखावा नहीं, लेकिन एक ठहराव, एक समर्पण के रूप में समझते हैं. As my husband sketches this sacred place, you'll see it through his eyes, but I hope you'll also feel it. The stillness, the air, the presence of something timeless. जब भीम और उनके भाई यहाँ से गुजर रहे थे, हिडिंबा ने पहली बार उन्हें देखा. She could have attacked, as her brother wanted her to, but she didn't. She chose love, and Bhim, the mighty warrior, chose her too. इनका मिलना कुछ समय के लिए था, क्योंकि भीम को अपनी यात्रा आगे बढ़ानी थी. But Hidimba never asked him to stay. She let him go and stayed back in these mountains, strong, silent and sovereign. There's something powerful in that choice, isn't there? To love, to let go, and yet to remain rooted in your truth. I often think we see strength in war, in words, in noise. But what if real strength is in stillness, in waiting without bitterness, in becoming a forest that shelters others, long after your own story has passed? As my husband was painting, I watched the world move around us. Families visiting from far off cities, laughing as they try on the traditional Kulu attire, posing for photos with the tall trees behind them. For many, it's just a holiday memory, but for the locals, ये एक जरिया है जीविका का. Women standing patiently with Angora rabbits in their arms, inviting tourists to hold them for pictures. Some shy, some smiling, all doing their part to support their families. A small shop selling coconuts and offerings for the goddess, या वो जवान लड़का जो याक राइड के लिए बुला रहा था, सभी का जीवन इस जगह से जुड़ा हुआ है. And all around all of this stand the trees, tall, silent, watching, witnesses to generations of footsteps, prayers whispered under breath, and festivals celebrated with music and lights. कभी कभी सोचती हूँ, अगर ये पेड़ बोल पाते तो क्या कहानियाँ बताते. शायद वो भी कहते कि हर विजिटर, हर लोकल, हर पल यहाँ एक कहानी छोड़ जाता है, just like the goddess did centuries ago. As the sketch nears its final touches, I find myself just sitting still, watching the wind move through the trees, the way it might have centuries ago when Hatimba walked here. This forest doesn't ask for attention, it just is, and maybe that's the most divine thing of all. As the sketch reached its final form, something simple yet special happened. A few local women walked over quietly to see what he was painting. उन्होंने कुछ नहीं मांगा, बस देखा, मुस्कुराई और एक ने कहा, बहुत अच्छा बनाया है, धन्यवाद इसे बनाने के लिए. It wasn't just appreciation, it was something deeper. A moment of shared pride, because this sketch wasn't just a temple on paper, it was their story too. Their forest, their Devi, their everyday life caught in one still frame. And maybe that's the most beautiful thing about art. It connects strangers, it honors the quiet, and it holds space for what words can't always say. Thank you for being here with us today. Until next time, may your days be slow, your skies soft, and your pages full of color.